Hello everyone. It is May 24th, 2026. It is actually a Monday. So I just got off the phone with my granddaughter who is about to graduate Saturday. And, of course she had to I put another thing on her to do dinner reservations. And she's got her dad coming down, and she's got her mom, me, and her sister coming. And in North Carolina, trying to make a reservation for over 6 people may be quite the impossible. So she made the reservation for 6 people, and she said whoever comes, because she doesn't know she knows me, her mom, and her sister are coming. God willing, we coming, and her best friend, we're coming, and I'm sure Dad, of all people. And so we're trying to get down there, have a great time, amazing time with her. And we're not selfish, splitting the time up. Hey, if you need this time with your dad, go for it. Have time with your dad. We all want to do it all together, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. It's fine, So I'm pretty stoked about it. So anyway, I'm getting on here at the end of my walk. And what happened was, I was walking down one of the long streets that I always walk down, and a truck decided, he pulled up. Hi y'all, I got blue today on. He pulled up to make a right turn, and he decides, let me rev up my engine and then just go speeding down the street. Well, that stuff don't make me feel good or safe. And granddaughter was on the phone, and she heard that. She goes, I think you better end that walk. And I said, I do too. I think I need to end the walk. And so I just went up another block. I went up the sidewalk to another block and then turned down the side street. But it don't matter, because I'll be sitting outside of my house, and they just roll, just drive fast up and down the street. It's crazy, and I don't like it. Oh, I like that porch. See, I would like that, but I would like that, but with a covering and sides. But it's better for me to do out back, because too much is going on out front of my yard, and a lot of solicitors. I'm sitting up there chilling. I ain't bother nobody, and here they come trying to sell me new windows for my home, sell me a new roof, flooring. I need all of that, but I don't need that from somebody walking by. And so one dude, I actually allowed him to get on the roof, and he went on top of the roof, and he goes, how long have you roofed? I said, I think it's 10, 12 years. And so he gets up there and he comes back down. He goes, are you sure it's 10, 12 years? Because it looks really good. I said, yeah. And I've never had anybody go up there and just be honest. But I took his card. I said, hey, I'll just take your card in case I ever do need roofing, because I thought he was being so honest. But I said to myself, this is the reason why I need to get this deck done out back. Because somebody else came up one time, and I was in my house, and the way the trellis screen door that I have, you really can't see in from the outside. And so I'm inside, and I'm standing there, and this dude's looking in my screen door. And because my bell don't ring, it's a traumatic experience I've experienced back in 2024, I believe. And the doorbell rang in the middle of the night. Was a police officer. That's a long story, a long time ago. And so I've been traumatized since then. So when my screen doorbell stopped working, I never got it fixed. So the person, I just watched him looking into the screen. Can't see nothing. Then he goes to my windows, and that's when I said, hey, may I help you? And he goes, oh, I just want to see if you want to look interested in getting new windows. Apparently they work. You're looking through it. And I was like, no, Nah, no can do. And so there's too many people walking up and down, and a lot of them are scamish. So right now, I use this lawn service. Actually, they were supposed to have been here since May 24th, and every day since then, they've been saying we're coming. So all the way up to Sunday, they said they were sending someone. And so I basically said, are y'all coming or not? Are y'all still in business or whatever? So I get another text that said, through the app, that said, we're coming tomorrow. Okay, they're not here, no excuses. I'm just gonna try to find someone. It's kind of hard because, like, sometimes you go onto the site next door, and I have the app next door, and you don't know what kind of creepos you got coming over to your house. Because I did it one summer. One dude, he was just weird, and he always didn't have nothing. Like, oh, can you pay them, give me about $20 so I can go pick up this to do this? Like, no. If you're gonna be in business, you gotta have your tools and stuff. You can't be having me pay you in advance so you can go get tools or materials. And he advertised nice floorings, pictures of nice floorings and all that. And I came to, after dealing with him, because I had him do some odd stuff, after dealing with him, I came to the conclusion he put up fake pictures. And I don't want to deal with people who are falsely advertising and scams. Another thing about my deck, you ain't getting up one penny, near penny, till that deck is fully built and inspected by the building inspectors. Then you shall get your money. I'm not going anywhere, so it's not like I'm running away and you can't find me. But you will not get one brown penny till it passes building codes and everything, and then I'll pay you. No more paying this amount up front. None of that. I'm gonna say, nope, got too many scammers in the area. I can't go with that. You know, I did that with somebody. I told them, yeah, you come and do it. I said, I'm here. It was a lawn people one year. I said, I'm here. It's not like you're not gonna be able to find me. And we are actually, we were actually texting each other through Facebook Messenger. I love them. I wish they hadn't gone out of business. And I don't like, I can be very social, and I can be extremely well around people. However, I don't want to be. And so I don't want to be, I'm not trying to make friends. So the lady what I would arrange for her was to come to the house, because I would never be home. I'd be at work. They go and they cut my grass. Then they send me a picture showing me that the grass is cut, and then I would pay her. We'd do a cash app, pay her. I would cash app her, and we was good. And we did that for 2 years. And I never met her. And then they went out of business, and I was really sorry that they went out of business. And I think she is one of those things that her son or somebody in her family answered a call to do somebody's yard. And I guess they kind of noticed, now I'm just guessing this, that they kind of noticed that, hey, there's a lot of people needs their yard done, and they kind of grouped up family members to be their own little company. And then they got really good with it, with a website and everything. And I guess somebody had to move out or move away, and they went out of business. And they were so good. I really liked them. I enjoyed them. But, oh yeah, I just finished up the walk, and just got back to the house. It's partly cloudy, sort of, I don't know, day, but I'm gonna get out here and spend most of my day outside. But I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go get my chair and table.